Okay, it's early morning Tuesday. What is this? I guess this is February 8th. I think it's my brother Jesse's birthday. Happy birthday, Jesse Davis. Anyway, this is one of my morning rants, and I've been blocked on Facebook for 7 days for making a comment about slapping myself and make myself stand in the corner. I didn't threaten no one. It was a past tense, and it was towards myself, not no one else. And I got blocked for 7 days anyway, even after contesting it. It don't matter. You're guilty until you prove yourself innocent. There's no such thing as being innocent no more. We're all guilty, even if we're not. And here we are. I mean, we're going on our third year in this COVID-19 pandemic, but this COVID-19 came out in 2019, so that means it's stretched across 4 years. 2019, 2020, 2021, and here we are in 2022. So there's 4 years that this pandemic has stretched into. Even though we're going on the third year of the pandemic, there's 4 years that it has touched. Now, I want to know how it is that you people can call this a Biden virus. You can call this the Wahoo virus or the China virus. I call it the Trump virus. Because Biden and Obama set up first response team in every country, every major country on the planet, just in case such a pandemic arose, that we would be on it before it got anywhere. Well, just months, not even years, just months before the fucking pandemic hit, Trump pulled he shut down all the early response system in every country. He dismantled them and took them down. Okay. Now, 2 months before the pandemic hit, Trump pulled our top leading specialists out of China. Just 2 months before the pandemic broke out. Then the pandemic hit. For 2 months, 50-something days, Trump called this a hoax. All the while allowing this pandemic to run from coast to spread from coast to coast, unchecked, unmonitored, anything. For 2 months, he called it a hoax. And then after the 2 months, it got to the point to where he couldn't deny it no more. He had to address it, had to own up to it. Then he comes out and says, I knew before anyone else knew that it was a pandemic and it was going to be worse than anything anyone else said it was going to be. He knew that it was worse than anyone else. He knew it was coming before anyone else knew about it. And he called it a hoax for 2 months while it spread unchecked. And then when he finally comes out, he says all this. He knew this before that. He knew it was a pandemic. He knew. So people, to me, that tells me that Trump was behind it. He was behind COVID-19. The Republican Party is behind COVID-19. Otherwise, why would they deny it for 2 months while it spread? Why would they pull their specialists that the former presidency put in place to warn us about such pandemics before they become a pandemic? I mean, Trump says he knew before anyone else knew that it was a global pandemic, and he knew it was going to be worse than anyone else ever thought about it. So to me, that tells me he was in on it. And every last Republican is guilty. Every last Trump supporter is guilty of mass murder, domestic terrorism. You anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers want to bitch about your freedom and your right. You don't have the right to murder people. You don't have the right to spread a virus that is killing grandma and grandpa, or that newborn baby that was born 2 months premature and spent the first 2 months of its life in an incubator because it had caught pneumonia because it was born early. Now that child is going to die because you gave it COVID-19. Unlike other children that have an immune system and it don't affect, this baby, under no circumstances of their own doing or anyone else's doing, for some reason, nature itself spit it out early. Well, it had health issues. And all you people want to do is cry about your freedom. What about that baby's freedom, huh? What about that mother and father who has to suffer through the loss of that child because you are an idiot? Now, I'm not going to apologize for a damn thing I say, because I mean everything I say to you people. You people are idiots, you're domestic terrorists, and you need to be treated as such. You know, there is no comparing wearing a mask to the Jewish Holocaust. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you an idiot. And somebody needs to fucking lock you up in a fucking straitjacket and put you in a psych ward for a 90-day fucking suicide watch until you get evaluated, because you're a danger to yourself and you're a danger to the world. And you belong in a straitjacket. You know, and you people want to talk about Antifa and Black Lives Matter, or the ones who stormed the Capitol on January 6th, a year and something ago. Okay, if that's true, why is Trump trying to give them all pardons? You know, isn't Antifa and Black Lives Matter the enemy of Trump? If these two organizations are the ones responsible for the January 6th attack on the Capitol, why is Trump talking about giving them blank pardons? No matter what crime they committed, he's going to give them a pardon. Now, if these are people that stormed the Capitol are Black Lives Matter and Antifa, why is Trump offering them pardons? I mean, you people are so stupid, you can't even see the irony in that one fact. You know, that it was QAnons, white power, KKK, it was all you racist pieces of shit who stormed the Capitol. And you're the enemy of Antifa. Anyway, I'm at work, so I gotta go.